And is OMG. Let's get it. And is welcome family. Teddy Smith. What's up, phenomenal? How you doing? How you doing today on this amazing Wednesday? Hey. All right, Pam, we're getting ready to get into our metaphysical Bible study. We're going to be getting into our book, Astrology and the Moon. So here we are. Come on in the room. Hey, what's up, Tone Bone? What's up, Isaac Avalado? Thank you for the like, fam. Hope you guys are doing having a great morning, great rising day. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well this morning. We had a good time. We had a good time at our sound bath this morning. So we get ready to go a little deeper. Let's get it. And it's going to be a good day. Hey. Hey. And it's going to be a good day. What's up, Kayla Jean? Hey. Come on. Anything I put my hands to. Thank you for the like, fam. I appreciate you. Thank you for tapping that screen, sharing this live. Appreciate you. Hey, Denisha, what's up? Come on in the room. Hey, hey. It's gotta be successful. Anything I put my hands to, gotta be successful. Hey, hey, twin. Gonna be a good day. Hey, yes, it is. Yeah. Hey. Yes, it is. And so it is. And so it is. So thank you everybody for being here. Twin, everybody else that's in the room, those that are coming through, stopping by, those that are on their way to work, wherever you are. Welcome, 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 fam. Welcome, 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 welcome. So let's get into it. I realized that for the last 2 days that we have not did our manifestation, oath of manifestation. So I want to do that at this time because we need that that healing. We need those words. We need that encouragement. And I want to bring that into this space this morning, and then we'll get into our astrology of the moon. So let me find it here. And all you have to do is repeat after me. That's all you have to do. Thank you for tapping the screen, liking this live, sharing this message for those that might need it. Goes a little something like this. Okay, you repeat after me. We're just speaking, declaring, and so it is. Okay, with our oath of manifestation. And again, I get so in these moments when we're on live that I be forgetting to do this oath of manifestation that I would like to do for the rest of the year. Okay, so just repeat after me. I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and the life of others. I am constantly guided, Grand Rising, and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. Through this oath of manifestation, come on, all things are possible. Come on, say it like you mean it. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I'm grateful for all that I already have. I'm grateful for all that I already have, and grateful for all that I'm ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is. Thank you for the rose. Is it Quake? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, family. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being in this energy. We receive all of that as we are declaring that 2025 is getting it's already a blessing. Listen, 2024 was a blessing. All the days of my life is going to be a blessing. Come on, all the days of my life, I shall see the goodness of God all the days of my life. Grand Rising, Emily. So here we are, fam. We are getting back into our book. We've been doing astrology of the moon. We started with our natal moon. Now we're talking about our progressed moon. And just to break it down real quick, your natal moon is going to be about where was the moon when you was born. This moon sign is about your feelings, your intuitions, your emotions. And so if you don't know what your moon sign is, I would encourage you to find out what your moon sign is. Because most people don't know how to have self-care or care for themselves. And this moon sign will help you in understanding yourself so that you can care for yourself. Okay. Information is in my bio. If you click on the link for the Progress Moon, that is there. I recommend that you have your exact time of birth so that you can get all the goodies that comes with knowing the exact time that you were born, such as your rising sign, right? Which is your rising sign is how people take you in when they first see you. Okay. So again, your rising sign is how people take you in. Your sun sign is what they see when they get to know you, like your living room space. And then your moon sign is that intimate part, your feelings, your emotions, your intuition. The that what was that? Why did that song just come in? There's a meeting in my bedroom. Well, I don't know why that song came up. Is that genuine? Who is that? I know y'all know. I'm a church boy, so I don't know. But I'm like, who sings that? I'm gonna have to go listen to that today. But that's all your moon sign is that intimate space of your feelings, your emotions, your intuition, your darkest part. Oh, it's silk. Okay. The darkest parts of your soul, that is your moon. Okay. So if you don't know these aspects of yourself, I would recommend that you go find out so you can be better for the world, for society. So thank you guys. Terrence 752, Simon, is that Simon 1906? Is that Alpha? 1906, is that Alpha? I've always thought about pledging Alpha or Kappa. It was going to be Alpha or Kappa. But I guess this yellow today is giving Alpha. But anywho, maybe I'll go back and pledge. Maybe I'll be, pledge grad. We'll see since I'm getting my master's. Anywho, I done got sidetracked. So we're in this energy fam of progress moon. If you have your time of birth, you can go to the information in my bio and pull that information. And we're gonna just continue to read. Yesterday, I believe we got all the way up to Gemini. We got up to Gemini, so let's get into the progressed moon in Cancer. And again, your natal moon is about where the moon was when you was born, and then your progressed moon is about the evolution of your emotions as you're going through life. And this progressed moon goes through the houses like every 2.5 to 3 years, 2 to 3 years, somewhere around there. Okay. So once you know this information, you don't have to run from things that are happening if it's making you a little nervous or scared or frightened. You can take it in knowing that this is a part of your journey. This is a part of things and lessons that your soul asked for so that you can learn to move through. All right? So let's get into it. Progress Moon in Cancer. The quote: tenderness and kindness are not signs of weakness and despair, but manifestations of strength and resolutions. The turning tide. Prolonged stimulation has possibly fried your circuits by now, so retreat by beckoning to you as you move from the interest in the many wonders of the world to the tranquility of a few simple pleasures. Oh, we did do Cancer now that I remember. But we can do it again. You might also find yourself longing for boredom, like Taurus. Cancer can enjoy doing the simple things in life because it can help us let go of stress, and it's easy to get in touch with our feelings while our hands and minds are occupied. What's up, Pioneer Sammy? You may find yourself nurtured more by contentment than excitement now. The moon has a special affinity with Cancer since both are concerned with one's internal emotional state and needs. While it's quite possible that you may be feeling more moody, as in your mood seeming to change more often and easily, it may also simply be that your awareness of your moods is heightened, so you notice emotional shifts more readily. This is useful as you enter a Cancer progression, as we'll soon see. A mood of wistfulness or dreaminess may be prevalent. Okay, you may also feel a desire to hibernate depending on the current house through which your progressed mood is traveling. In some ways, you are diving deeply into yourself. So sometimes, literally, hiding yourself away can be comforting. At the very least, knocking some of the more unnecessary or frivolous tasks off your to do list can be one way to help take the chaos down a notch. Again, we're talking about your progressed moon going through the Cancer, all right? And your progressed moon is about your emotional evolution. So whereas you were in Gemini and maybe had found interest and wanted to be out, we out in these streets. That's what Gemini progress moon Gemini is giving. But when you are a Cancer moon progressing in the Cancer moon, right? You're like, okay, home is okay. All right. So if you really get this information and really begin to compare it to how your life has evolved and where you are now, I feel like, well, it has helped me. Like right now, my moon is in Libra. Progress moon is in Libra, and it's giving me the opportunity to really find balance and be okay with the balance and being in relationship with people in a way that honors myself, and um, not just individually, but in community. Really seeking out community. These connections have been more important to me than ever. Now that I'm in this Libra moon, and I feel it. All right. All right. So that is Cancer. Let's get to Leo. For the Leo, progress moon in Leo. Creativity is not the finding of a thing, but making something out of it after it is found. I love that. Creativity is not the finding of a thing, but the making something out of it after it is found. And that was James Russell Lowell. As always, after experiencing a long period of internal focus, there is a growing desire to burst forth as the progression begins. Even if your progressed moon is traveling through one of the inner focus water houses, such as the 4th, 8th, or 12th, you will start to feel warmth expanding from you. The Cancerian shell that once protected you and felt ever so cozy can start feeling confining and boring. Now you may start to feel more playful, like you want to be free, to be silly, and just be yourself without worrying about what others think. Where you may have wanted to hide a little before, now you want to show and tell about who you are. Okay? That doesn't mean that it's an easier or more natural process for you than usual, depending on your personality, but that the hunger to do so increases. Thank you for the like, Pioneer Sammy. How you respond to that hunger is up to you. So when your progressed moon is going into Leo, you want to show everybody what you're working with. In many ways, you can find yourself asking, what about me? Does anyone see me or care what I can contribute? I need to get the attention you deserve arises, but if you're someone who's not comfortable asking for what you want, or even if you've been neglecting yourself, you can find that months or years of starvation in a certain area of your life suddenly seems to be coming to the surface. The house that your progressed moon is currently in can tell you where in your life that attention and appreciation will need to come from. Do you need to feel your mate's love and attention a little more or in a more demonstrative ways? Do you need to feel like your contribution at work is recognized? This area of your life is one where holding back out of the politeness or out of fear of others' response to you will feel especially tiresome. Okay? And again, we're reading from Astrology of the Moon, looking at your progressed moon sign. If you don't know your progressed moon sign, information is in my bio on how to find that information. And again, this is helpful so you know where are you in life? What lessons are you supposed to be learning? All right. Progressed moon in Virgo. The quote, I set my star so high that I will constantly be in motion toward it. Sidney Poitier. The turning tide, as is typically the case with moving from the fire element to the earth element, after the expansive energy of Leo, you're ready to calm down again and come down to earth. A desire to get organized, get a plan in motion may be brewing as you begin this progression. Virgo's ruling planet is Mercury. And while Mercury represents the mind, it also represents the winged feet of the god Hermes. Make some lists and check them twice because you're about to get busy and will probably get more done during this progression than you have in any other so far. Many people notice that their anxiety levels tend to rise during this time. Worry about what is wrong or what might go wrong may enter your consciousness more frequently. Gina, thank you for the follow. We all think periodically about what might go wrong in our lives, but this feeling can be ever present in the Virgo progression. Since external life often reflects an internal awareness, perhaps there are more things in your life to worry about now. But more than likely, you are simply noticing things that have always been there. Feelings of insecurity can go hand in hand with this anxiety. As you become aware of all the many things that are wrong with you or not good enough, a few of my clients have experienced external events or setbacks that seem to take their self confidence down a notch. But most of the time, we don't seem to need help putting ourselves under the microscope and accessing humility as the Virgo progression gets underway. Perhaps you fear that you don't have what it takes to meet the challenges that you are now worrying about. Or perhaps your awareness is focused on all the ways in which you feel you're lacking. This can be tough regression for your self-esteem, so it's a good thing you got juiced up during Leo. The point is not mindless worry and an inferior complex, as well as we'll soon see, but your focus on flaws does get sharper now, whether it's flaws around you or inside you, and that simply shows you that it's time to do something about them. Okay, again, we're reading from the progressed moon as we are applying this into our self-care and how we go about life. Progressed moon in Libra. To repeat what others have said requires education. To challenge it requires brains. The prior Virgo progression may have left your hands dirty from all the hard work, so it's time to clean up. While it can depend on the house your progressed moon is moving through, many people experience a desire to reinvest in their personal appearance as this progression warms up. Libra is ruled by Venus, a planet representing the human desire for love and beauty. So you may begin to pay more attention to your appearance as well as noticing your surroundings more regularly and feeling appreciation when it's clear that extra care has been taken to beautify them. Many people have also noticed a creative awakening during this time, whether it's the desire to create artistically themselves or simply a desire to immerse themselves in an experience of culture, art such as musical or theatrical performances. All of these examples are ways to bring beauty into our lives, okay, which can help us feel a sense of contentment. And we are again reading from Astrology Moon for those that are coming in the room. Let's get to the Scorpio Moon. So, with the progressed moon in Scorpio, one of the most notable shifts from a Libra progression to a, I'm sorry, let me get this quote. The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. You're a Scorpio, the wellness wanderer? Is that what you're saying? And this is progressed moons. So if your sun sign is a Scorpio, your progressed moon may not be in Scorpio. So to find out what your progressed moon is, that's a link in my bio for you to check out. And you would just put in your date, time of birth to get that information. Your Scorpio moon, okay, so your moon sign is Scorpio. So that more than likely is where your natal moon is. And this we're talking about the progressed moon. And your progressed moon is about the evolution of your emotions. And your progressed moon travels through the houses like 2 to 3 years. Okay? One of the most notable shifts from a Libra progression to a Scorpio progression is a diminishing of the urge for social interaction. Whether you are someone who is always out with a different friend or someone who likes to hang out on your own anyway, you will notice a desire for less social interaction. There is something pulling you inward and downward. Metaphors such as going into a cave or being submerged underwater are fitting. A sense of increasing emotional activity arises as well, like something inside of you is churning around. But a conscious awareness or ability to describe what you're feeling may be more elusive. Something's up with me may be as specific as you can get sometimes. Although, if you're also experiencing a progressed moon in the third house period or a connection with Mercury, you may have an easier time in communicating what's going on inside of you. Even so, silence and isolation may have more appeal as you draw deeper into yourself. Moodiness will be more evident. You may find your thoughts turning darker than usual. If you are quite an optimistic person, you can't help but observe the world through a cynical lens. People around you are dying, divorcing, and hurting each other. And while this happens every day, it can seem like that's all you can see right now. As the outer world reflects the inner world, eventually your life can take a difficult turn during your Scorpio progression. Thank you for the like, twin. There may be a drama unfolding in your own life or in the lives around you that increases your awareness of life's painful and fearful side. Yes, it is possible for your moon and rising to be the same. Your moon, sun, and rising, yes, all of them can be the same. Actually, I just ran into a TikToker who said he was like all Aquarius. So his sun, moon, and rising was Aquarius. It's like interesting. And I think somebody else came in our lives and said that their sun, moon, and rising was Aquarius. And then who was that yesterday who had the Leo and the sun? Good morning. The Leo and the sun was the Leo and the sun. The sun and the rising sign were Leo, but the moon was Libra. Hey, Seth. So yeah, it can be the same. All three can be the same. So we are talking about progressed moon. Hopefully you guys had time to find your progressed moon. So that's Scorpio progressed moon. And again, those that are just to catch everybody up, your natal moon is going to be where the moon was placed at your time of birth. Your progressed moon is the progressed moon. That was Anka. That was yes, Anka. You're Leo, Sun, and rising, right? But Libra moon. I have not, but I'm still trying to understand the stuff we were. It's all good. And this type of stuff takes practice. This is the information that you chew on only to chew on again. Because keep in mind, this information has been around. You have four places in Leo. Oh, keep in mind, this information has been around for thousands and thousands of years. The moon, the rising, all that is hard to understand, but I understand it. Does that make sense? I get it. I get it. And the analogy that helped me came like I understood it, but the breakdown this book gives make it makes more sense. So like my example I would give is my rising sign always shines through when I come live because that's what y'all see. But when you get to know me more personally, like the my sunshine as Aquarius gives humanitarian, like everybody's one, we are connected. Okay. You'll probably get that. Some people probably think I'm aloof, like I don't feel, but I actually do, especially because my Pisces moon, which gives when you get to know me, you see that I'm really, really sensitive. Really, really sensitive. And I've had to do some work around that. So I've gotten better. Now it's just a tool that I use to be aware that I'm either picking up somebody else's energy or my energy is expansive. Hey, Pisces, are you Pisces sun, moon? Pisces what? Pisces sun, Pisces what? Let me see. Like I'm a Cancer with a Sag moon and Gemini. Right? Absolutely. So with this, so your Cancer is your sun, right? So when people get to know you, they can that Cancer gives home, like you're very family oriented. But when people see you, the Sagittarius moon, at first sight, they're giving outgoing, right? I'm sorry, the Sagittarius moon, when they get to know you, they can see that you're outgoing. The Sagittarius moon is the secret parts of who you are. Now, the Gemini rising, when they first see you, they may feel like they might even say you talk too much, because I can see that. I can see that from a Gemini, very talkative, very conversations, multiple conversations going all at once. So that's how you break that down. Your rising about is like at first glance, when they first experience, what do they see? But then when they get to know you, that sun, that Cancer is giving homebody. I love family. I love being at home, right? And then um or anything with family or anything with that intimate space. And then the moon, the Sag energy gives that optimism and focus, philosophy, and all that. Hope that makes sense. More sense. And the more you sit with it, the more it expands. Virgo and Sag are my rising and moon. So Virgo is your rising and moon. Oh no, Virgo is your sun, and then Sag is your rising and moon. You're welcome. You're welcome. And we use this information so we can understand ourselves. And then when you are engaging with other people, it makes it easier to engage with other people. Oh, thank you for going off topic and conversing with us. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. And again, this is information that you have to continue to repeat and learn, because it's a lot of information. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you. Is it Naya or Naya? Thank you for the follow. What can I say except thank you? Thank you for the follow. Listen, but we brought this conversation into the ether uh, when it came to Bible study, because we were connecting that God gave us two lights. But oftentimes we only talk about the one light, and that's a whole unpacking, because we are a sun worshiping nation. We've been taught to live on our ego alone, which is our sun sign. That's a whole revelation. Which is why I say, I'm just saying this, which is why I say the election was really not an election, but more so an awareness of what we are doing equally, as not equally, collectively, as a human planet. Trump was about the ego, but Kamala was about our moon, and how there is a battle between the ego and within our intuitive nature. Absolutely. And here's the thing. I was doing some studies and research, and I was finding out that 100 years ago, more people knew their moon sign because people were living according to the moon. It wasn't until patriarchy and all these powers that be that switched, and you got the newspaper talking about horoscopes and sun. Now, and that put the sun out there, but you see now more people are getting it back into the sun, moon, and rising, because it encompasses the whole person. The whole person. Hopefully that makes sense. And then when you really look at it from a ancient religious text, a lot of a lot of biblical things were based. Am I a teacher? Yes. Um, a lot of the ancient texts and religious beliefs are centered around the moon. Like the feast days in the Bible are centered around the moon. So this is why it's good to have this information, because to know yourself is to be true to yourself, and in that truth comes healing. In that truth comes, it's so underrated. I so underrated. She is so underrated. And I think that's where we are right now, is this battle of feminine energy rising up, right? Because well, maybe we'll get into this later. But if y'all really understand what's happening spiritually with this, is you're going to see more talks about the moon, because there's a feminine energy rising up that has to balance out the masculine, because we've been having too much masculine energy. And in this masculine energy, we got more wars. We got more is my way or the highway. But in the moon energy, we have more love, we have more compassion, we have more self awareness, and they have to be balanced. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. But the Luna is so underrated, which is why you can tell this is why in our society, to to be a woman at times is challenging. I mean, it's challenging for all accounts. But when you even talk about men being over women, where did that come from? They would say it was the Bible, but when you look at the Bible from a metaphysical level, the man is nothing without the woman, because the woman had to birth the man. So how is it that the woman birthed the man, but the man gets here and he is in charge? Make it make sense. Just something to consider. Which is why you hear Mother Earth. And without the earth, there will be no men. But anywho, and this is not to put men down. This is about finding balance within yourself, so that men know how to honor their femininity. Yes, Mother Nature, absolutely. So that men know how to tap into their femininity without it being seen as weak or inferior. And this is about you honoring your femininity as a woman, and learn how to tap into your masculine when necessary, because your masculine needs to dominate places. Your masculine needs to be a boss, but your feminine needs to be have an essence about it that's sweet, loving. Hopefully that's making sense to you all. But as we are learning the balance of both, absolutely. And as we are going through these progressed moons, this moon information will help you in going through life in a more, let's go downstream with the flow, versus going through life with resistance. Because this could be the season to release, and that'll make the fall easier versus clinging on, because this is, oh my goodness, this is all I know. Or it might be the season to hold on, and learning that is key to you getting all the lessons you came here to learn. Okay? And if you need to unpack this personally, I do offer life coaching services where you can connect with me one on one to unpack your own healing. What's coming up for you? Have you looked at your chart lately? What's happening in your houses? Do you know your number sign? Do you know your soul path number? Do you know your destiny number? And most people don't know this information. So these inklings that you get about who you are, you dismiss them because you feel like it's a crazy thought. And those nudges that you're getting are your spirit telling you that this is what you're supposed to do. And the astrology and the numerology only confirms what you've been feeling. And for most of you, A lot of people just need the confirmation that it's okay to be me. Ooh, why I feel like I got a little churchy right there. A lot of people need the confirmation that it's okay to be yourself. Arthurian Harmon. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing this quote. Simply put, it's God's order. Absolutely, it is God's order. Absolutely. Uh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just not seeing this. I had somebody on YouTube. My bad. I haven't got to. So yes, family. That's why your spirit led you to come through. So when you know this information, it puts you in alignment. Like my soul path number is a 3. A 3 is about being a creative. So when y'all see me doing different stuff, it's because my mind legit just be creating all the time. This is why I'm good at giving strategy. I'm good at giving my clients information that they couldn't see and being creative in how I do it. Right? So the singing, that's part of a 3. Right? How do you find your life path number? Is your date of birth, so your month, year, and your date of birth, and that is your life path number. And when you have this information, it sets you free to be you. And a lot of you need confirmation to what it means to be you. So if you, Lady Lee Mega, if you want to give it to me, I will give it for you. If you tell me your month, date, and year, you just add them up. Yes, you just add them up until they get down to one single number. One single number. So that is February. Okay, you on the tail end of the Aquarius. February 18th, 1970. And while we're here doing this numerology, just a quick plug, we are doing a vision board party based on numerology and our life path number. All right. I will the numerology because it's going to be a 9 year. So if that's of interest to you, the information is in my bio. The information is in my bio, but we're going to do a virtual vision board party. Right now is buy one get one free, but that information is in my bio. We're going to do a virtual vision board party. It's visualization numerology. Thank you for sharing. Please don't overlook your creators putting listen, the creator put it in the sky. Okay. February 18th, 1970. Life path number is a 1. The life path number tends to be ambitious, individualistic, determined, and likely to take on a leader role in any venture. You are likely more drawn to independent, creative, and innovative pursuits. You like the freedom to follow your own goals and be the boss. So, what this tells me, or the energy that you bring into this, is that if you are a regular employee on a job and you're irritated, more than likely it's because your soul is asking you to man up and be the boss. Or number ones are more than likely called to entrepreneurship. That's the real boss. You're welcome. So that number one energy is giving. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. No, I'm the boss. Okay. I'm always irritated at a job. Wow, that's it. What is your life path number, Naya or Naya? I don't know how you say it. I'm trying to see, is my numerology book in here? It might be in the living room. Uh, this is I went to the website 7lifepath.com, but you can just do the math. I just haven't felt like doing that math mentally. I probably need to do the math mentally. So 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 plus 7 is 30. So you are a 3? Come on, creative. So the 2 and the 4 would need to be added. Is that the last? You need to add it till it gets to a single number. So the 2 and 4 will mean you're a 6 broken twin. Twin, I mean. Yeah, so you gotta add it until it gets all the way down to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Unless it comes out to 11, 22, or 33, like a double digit. That is what we call master numbers. And those master numbers mean there's that you're a little bit more, not even more, because everybody's special. But that means that the challenges that you might go through might be a little extra. Listen, the 3 is definitely creatives. You probably are into music, very heavy into music. See, I want to make sure I did this right. March 20, 1987. I can like threes would be to me would be very good at project management, and threes are very good at communication. So if you're dealing with a 3, know that when they speak, they can be very articulate with their words. Listen, that just came in my spirit. That must have been the Holy Ghost. Project manager ability to create plans, be strategic. You could communicate well. Um, you probably have like equal balance of feminine and masculine energy. So yes. So life path 3 number, charming, romantic, full of creative energy. People who are born with a 3 life path number know how to embrace life. They tend to see the world through rose-colored lenses, where everything looks like an opportunity. Hey, hey, Nuke, that's what's up. And so then this is the information that I bring in when I'm talking with my clients, because most people don't know, but knowing this information helps you in that self-awareness piece. And so it allows you an opportunity to do things differently than people that don't know who they are. For sure. Twin, what is your date of birth? Well, you gave it to me. Let me go back. Let me add this. You're a Capricorn twin? Okay, so 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 plus 2 is 25. 2 plus 5 is 7. So you would be a 7. But let's do this math again. You're a Sag, okay. Shoot, let me dig up some change. Come on. Come through. Uh thanks for stopping through. All right, so let's see. Ooh, let me do this math again because I got 7. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 plus 2 is 25. 2 plus 5 is 7. It's, but let's check my math. December, no, you said November. I was thinking December the 30th, but you said November. Okay. November the 11th. November the 30th, sorry. November the 30th, 1982. Yes, 7. Life path number 7. People born with a life path number 7 are eternal students of the universe. And this would mean the 7 is given, 7 is a spiritual number. So, and that 7, oh, giving that, not, oh, I mean, not a bad thing, but that 7 is giving a lot of Libra energy. Yes. They are introspective individuals with an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, and they enjoy looking into the inner workings of things. Someone with this life path is a true thinker, especially with that Libra energy, who lets their mind lead the way. Pretty much from the moment of birth, they are able to skillfully combine the exacting side of their brain with their divine intuitive side to learn about, process, and make sense of life itself. The same way you add in the B days is how the 5% do that daily. Right. So with this information, the life path numerology is smart in a knowledgeable way, yet wise in a spiritual way. I tell you. Ooh, come on. Engineer. Listen, I can see that. People with this life path number enjoy gaining book smarts, but they are also more connected to their higher self than most and have great access to this inner wisdom. While they are spiritual creatures, though life path 7, people don't tend to be the religious type. And I can see that. Because when you are life path number 7, that's giving that Libra energy gives balance on all accounts. Strict doctrines that don't make room for new information are a turnoff to these inquisitive folks. Come on, 7. But that's life path number 7. Okay? But this is information again, family, that supports you. So we went from, you see how, okay, we went from moon to numerology. But you see how this all connects so that you can lean into your purpose, so you can be okay with who you are and be okay with the lessons that you're learning or meant to learn. That's what's up. And then it's a layered thing. So as you get into your progressed moon, you're welcome. As you get into your progressed moon, it affords you the opportunity to see where am I at in life, what am I needed to learn right now, and whatever it is, I I won't resist. I'll go with it. So yes, 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 yes. So cool, fam. Thank you guys for allowing me to share this information and have this conversation with you. Again, I do offer these services in my coaching, like to really navigate your life to help you navigate wherever you are. Because I realize that most people are navigating their life without this piece of self awareness. which brings about more frustration than it has to be. If you don't remove it altogether, at least makes the journey easier to travel versus not having this information and you're like traveling in the dark. Okay. So if anything resonated with you, thank you for the gifts. Donations are always welcome as well, as this is how I serve, how I get up and serve and be a blessing. So if anything resonated with you, nothing is too small. $1, $2, $10, $100. Information is in my bio for how to donate to support this channel and be a blessing. Thank you, Sammy, for the gift, for the love. I appreciate it. This is all healing work that we get to do. How exciting! So we covered a lot, fam. We covered a lot in our metaphysical Bible study centered around the moon, and then we got into some numerology. So I'm working on a way to take some of this off TikTok and put into Patreon, and maybe make these lives something else, just for the sake of being able to maybe coach more one on one in a Patreon setting and bring people in and have more of an interaction. And then who knows what's going to happen with TikTok. But whatever happens, make sure you guys are following on all my other social media platforms. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Speaking of YouTube, we just loaded a prayer loop. So if you are looking for something to pray to in a conscious space, something that you're looking for that says like Mother, Father, God, Source, Universe, Creator, that has been created for people like me, you who are deconstructing and need things that we can relate to. So that information that is on YouTube, and I'm working to load every Tuesday and Thursday for that. Also, again, the vision board party is happening December 31st at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are in our fourth day of gratitude as well. So if you are wanting to get a part of the challenge, all you have to do is find the gratitude challenge link, and just comment on one of the prayers. I have given myself the challenge and the opportunity to create a prayer track every day for 30 days. And so we are praying around gratitude, and these tracks, if you guys like them, I will release them on like Spotify, Music, Apple, so you can always have something to go back to and stream them. So I know I've given y'all a lot of church announcements today, as I'm finding that this is like church, but I know it's a community. But now we have announcements that take place. All right, fam. I also will be coming back at noon to write a song. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. If I could share this, I want to get your feedback as if this would be a service that you would be interested in. And if it's not, just say no. I'm okay with you saying no. But I have this idea to start writing custom songs. Custom songs like somebody there's a company that's already doing it, but I was like, hey, I'm Titus Glenn, and I love writing and I love relationships. So making a customized song for you and your loved ones. So it could be a spouse, it could be a song that you want to write for your mother, and it could be a gift for the holidays. Maybe it is a gift for the holidays, but it would encompass like what you think about them, feelings about them, maybe some sayings that you guys normally would say to each other. And I will write a song based on that, and it will be a produced song, and you would have it to gift it to your loved ones. Would that be of interest to y'all? Let me know. Let's see. Love the idea. Okay, cool. Lottie the healer. Love it. Thank you for commenting. So today at noon, I might do a sample of it. So if y'all around for the sample, y'all can help me create a story line. Like, where did they meet? How did they meet? What are some things that they say to each other? And we can write a song. I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun. I think I'm going to do that. At noon, that might be the writing prompt. Bet. So I'm going live. I'm going to go live at noon. I'm going to spend an hour live. So if you're around at noontime, I'm going to go live and just play with this idea of writing a song, a custom song for a client who wants to give a song to their significant other, and we create a storyline behind it. So hopefully y'all will play along, and we'll create a song and we'll write from there. I'm excited. All this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I think that's all I got, fam. We are doing Progress Moon, and I understand that we might have to go back and re-talk about the other planets, not planets alone, but the other zodiac, so that we can get familiar with this language, so that we can understand ourselves. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Okay. So I'm gonna hop out and do some other work, and we will be back at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time to write a song. All right. So this is for you, just in case you haven't heard it today. This is so that you can have it in your hearing. It's a song that we bring into this space to let you know that you are loved. It goes like this. Just in case you haven't heard it in a while. Hey. And just in case you really need to know. Just in case you haven't heard it in a while. And just in case you really need to know. Oh, I love you back. Hey, I love you. I love you. I love you back. Hey, I love you. I love you. I love you.